Gucci, Prada, Bottega Veneta, if I'm saying that right, Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi, Valentino. What have all these brands got in common? I'll wait. All these brands have been made in Italy. As you may or may not know, my brand is manufactured in Italy. I basically looked at all the high-end brands that I liked, and a lot of them had the one thing in common, and that was the fact that they were made in Italy. So I got that idea in my brain and I just ran with it. I knew that I wanted my brand to be manufactured in Italy. But is it really worth it? In this video, I am going to run through some reasons why you should consider manufacturing your garments in Italy. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Taddy G, and on this channel I like to dive into what it's truly like to run a clothing brand, and I also drop tips, tricks, gems and all of that good stuff. And recently I launched my starter kit. My starter kit is basically an online course that dives into how to start a clothing brand, especially if you're somebody that wants to start a brand but has no idea where to start. My starter kit has all the details to my Italian manufacturer who literally transformed my business, because manufacturing was something that I was truly struggling with. I had been messed about. I had been conned out of thousands and thousands of pounds. I had wasted thousands of pounds. I have boxes of garments that are not usable from just terrible manufacturing companies. So when I was blessed to find the manufacturer that I'm working with today, and they are based in Italy, they transformed Shopify and they made it the brand that it is today. So I wanted to extend that to the people that are trusting me to help them start their clothing brand by signing up to the starter kit. So I will have the starter kit linked in my description and in my pinned comment. But let's dive into some reasons why you should consider manufacturing your garments in Italy. So firstly, and probably most obviously, Italy has a long, rich history in garment production. This means they have generations of artisans that specialize in loads of different aspects when it comes to garment production. So you are getting the expertise when it comes to producing your garments in Italy. From experience, the quality of the garments produced are literally unmatched. Italian manufacturers are known for their attention to detail, and trust me, I can see it with my garments. I can see the quality and the attention to detail and the slowness, because I am into slow fashion. The slowness when it comes to them producing these garments, I can see it with the quality of the garments that I sell for my clothing brand, which is why I sell them at the prices that I sell them at. The fabric selection is also out of this world. Like when I was searching for fabrics for my tracksuit for my clothing brand, honestly, finding the type of fabric that I wanted was proven to be quite difficult. This was even way before I decided that I wanted to manufacture my garments in Italy. I had explored loads of different fabrics from loads of different companies, from Pakistan, China, the UK. It was only when I found the Italian manufacturer, that is when I found the fabric that was perfect for my garment. It was even a fabric that I didn't even know existed. It's called polyamide, and I was like, this is perfect. The properties are good, the fabric is smooth, it doesn't bubble, it's so nice. Another thing about manufacturing in Italy is the fact that Italy is the fashion capital, or one of the fashion capitals of the world. Saying made in Italy, just that little statement alone already sets your brand apart from so many different brands that are popping up everywhere. There are so many people starting clothing brands. There's nothing wrong with that, but what you need to focus on is what is going to set you and your brand apart from all of these different brands that are starting at the same time as you are. And simply having that made in Italy, trust me, that already sets you apart. When I have conversations with people and they're like, oh, so do you make your clothes yourself? Where do you have them made? And I'm like, yeah, I have them made in Italy. They're like, oh, it intrigues them. They want to look into it. They are realizing that, okay, this is not just like some brand that she just decided to start. She's actually put thought into it. And the fact that I'm able to have my garments made in Italy, it already sets my brand apart from the rest. Obviously, it is not easy and it's not for everyone. The cost of manufacturing in Italy is gonna be a little bit above the cost of manufacturing in other places, but it's definitely, for me, it's worth it. Another point is, in the age of fast fashion, it is a good time to prioritize sustainability. And I'm so sorry if you can hear like talking in the background. My office neighbor, he's talking, it's not his fault. This wall here, it's not a real wall, so I can literally like hear him breathe. In the age of fast fashion, it is a good time to prioritize sustainability. And a lot of manufacturers in Italy prioritize sustainability because a lot of the time manufacturing in Italy is a slow style, it's a slow fashion, it's a slow cycle, and they also prioritize using eco-friendly fabric and eco-friendly production methods and techniques. With the manufacturer that I work with, I can almost guarantee that the staff that is manufacturing my garments are being paid fairly and equally. Italian manufacturers offer a wide range of capabilities, so you are not going to struggle when it comes to finding a manufacturer that's going to be able to produce the garments that you want produced. So whether that be couture, bridal, casual wear, tracksuits, hoodies, they can do it all. If you think about the high-end fashion brands that are produced in Italy, like your Gucci's, like your Pradas, they have their casual line, they have their couture line, they have their suit lines. The Italian manufacturers can pretty much do it all. You will also have access to their resources, so I'm talking sourcing high quality fabrics, accessories, trims, and all of that good stuff. Because you're working with an Italian manufacturer, there are networking opportunities. You are close to Milan, Florence, and hopefully the manufacturer that you find is able to connect you with opportunities such as trade shows, such as fashion shows within Italy, and you're already in that fashion bubble, in that fashion capital, which is always going to be a great place to be. And lastly, and probably one of the main reasons why I opted to manufacture in Italy, is overall choosing to manufacture in Italy can elevate your line, can elevate your brand, because your brand is associated with Italian craftsmanship, and the rich history, like I mentioned before, in Italian manufacturing is only gonna have that positive impact on your brand. So those are some reasons why I would consider manufacturing in Italy, and those are some of the reasons why I manufacture in Italy, with my main reason being I just wanted to set myself apart from the rest. I wanted to be able to put made in Italy. I wanted people to know that I have put thought, care, and attention into producing this brand. It is not just a brand that's going to be here for 5 minutes, it's a brand that's going to be around forever, and I want it to be a household name. Guys, I mentioned my starter kit in the beginning of this video. I just wanted to mention it right at the end again. In my starter kit, I do share with you guys the details of my very own Italian manufacturer, but in addition to that, I actually also share resources to find Italian manufacturers. So this is the same resource I used to find my Italian manufacturer. So you will be able to find various Italian manufacturers, including those that make bags, shoes, clothing, outwear, suits, all of that sort of good stuff. And right now I'm actually in talks with working with another Italian manufacturer that I will be linking with you guys. So I'm in talks with them right now. Just want to see whether their pricing is actually good for startup businesses. So I will hopefully have a second Italian manufacturer that I've worked with for you to also work with. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have learned something and you understand the reason why I manufacture in Italy, and hopefully it's something that you also consider for your clothing brand. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and I will catch you in my very next video.